On the menu today is my lemon meringue pie. So let's head on to the kitchen and let's get started. Okay guys, I have all the ingredients you need for my pie. Okay, you're gonna need 1.5 cups of granulated sugar, that's white sugar, a half a cup of starch, cornstarch, a half a teaspoon of salt. Now you're gonna need 4 eggs separated. So when you crack your eggs, put the whites in one bowl and the yellow yolks in the other. We need 2 teaspoons of butter. You're gonna need 1.5 cups of water. Mention that. Now to make it all yummy and good is that lemon juice. Now make sure you squeeze it from a whole lemon. It may take you maybe 3 lemons, but make sure you use a lemon. And then also we're gonna use the lemon peel. So make sure you get your grater out because you're gonna use about 1 teaspoon of the lemon peel. Okay, and I think that's it. Oh, and the corn cream of tartar. Now that's gonna be for the topping after the pie is set. Now right now what we need to do is make a pie crust because I don't have one, and I call this my lemon meringue pie tart because it's a pie, but I'm gonna make it in my tart dish. Cute, huh? So I already have it greased. So what we're gonna do is make a crust right quick, okay? Okay, from the pie crust, I have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 egg yolk, and this is a half a teaspoon of kosher salt, 2 teaspoons of heavy cream, 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is start my oven. Set your oven to 375 degrees for your pie crust. Okay, in my bowl, we're gonna add the dry ingredients first. So the all-purpose flour, the powdered sugar, and salt. Mix well. Okay, so now we're going to add in the wet ingredients. And let's start with the egg yolk, the heavy cream, and the vanilla. Mix well. Okay, guys, I did add another 3 teaspoons of the heavy cream. So I had to adjust as well. So just add that. And then we're going to take our dough and we're going to wrap it in saran wrap and let it set in the fridge for an hour. Okay, in my saucepan, I'm going to add, remember we had 1.5 cups of sugar. I'm only going to put 1 1/4 because I'm saving some for our meringue. Okay, so we're saving it for our meringue. Okay, we're going to add in our cornstarch and salt. And we're just going to mix those together. Okay, at this point I'm adding my water. And we're just going to cook this down until it thickens. Once it gets thick, I'm going to come back with the next step. Okay guys, after about 15 minutes of stirring, see how thick it's gotten? Okay, so now we need to temper our eggs. Remember the 4 egg yolks? So we're going to take a little bit of the mixture. And we got to temper the eggs with that. And I have my little whisk. And you just gonna stir it in. Okay, and we want to get it the same temperature as the egg so it would mix well. Okay, so I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna come back and show you the next step. Okay, so after we mixed it well and we got it to the right temp, we're gonna gradually stir in. You have to be fast. Gradually stir it in. We don't want no scrambled eggs now. Gradually stir it in. And you can already tell that this will make a good pie. Or a good filling for the pie. We're going to add a little bit more. Okay, until we get it all mixed in. Okay, once you get it stirred in real good, see how pretty it is? No lumps. We don't want any lumps. We're going to go in and add in our lemon juice. And our, where my spoon go? Our lemon zest. And our butter. Now the butter gonna make it silky and smooth and pretty. Okay? And then we're just gonna combine all of this. And I'm gonna come back to the next step. Okay, once our dough has chilled for about a little over an hour. But make sure it's chilled for at least an hour. Okay, we're gonna roll it out. And get ready to put it in our pie shell. Our pie plate. Or torte pan, I would say. So we're just going to roll it out. Look how pretty it is. Pretty and firm. And we're just going to roll it. Okay, what I'm doing is rolling it and then turn it because I just want it the size of my pie plate. Just roll it and turn it. Okay, once you get it rolled out, just want to make sure it's going to fit. And you just want to fold it and put it in your pie dish. And just kind of move it around until it fits. Come on, girl. Come on. Okay, we're going to give it a little slap there. Okay, and all I'm going to do is press it against my ridges. I can see, I'm going to press it against the ridges. Make sure it fits. Press it against the ridges. Right there. And then we're going to cut the top part off so we can see our pretty dish. There we have it, guys. In the oven for 20 minutes on 375. Okay, guys, I think that pie crust is ready. Oh, yes. It is ready. So we're going to take that out. Oh, it's hot. Ooh. Let me show you guys. Pie crust is ready. Okay. Ooh-wee. So the next thing is our topping, or the meringue. Let's make the meringue. Now in my mixer bowl, we're gonna add the egg whites. They are still room temperature from when we split or separate them from the eggs. So the egg whites, and we just gonna start whipping them until it start becoming frothy, like the white frothy look. And then we're gonna slowly add our sugar. Okay, I want to show you guys how pretty my egg whites are becoming. You can see it down in there. Okay, so what we're going to do is add in our salt and gradually add in the sugar. And that's just a dash of salt. Slowly add in the sugar. And I'm going to continue to add it until all the sugar is used up. Okay, our last ingredient is the cream of tartar. And that helps with it, makes it pretty and white. And that's 1 teaspoon cream of tartar. Let it whip. Okay, so we're going to stop it and we're going to scrape down our sides. Make sure everything is mixed in thoroughly. Okay. And we're going to let it whip for the last time. Okay guys, let's put it together. I'm so pleased with my filling. Look how pretty that is. I am so pleased on the turnout. A little more in there. Okay, that's the filling, guys. It's a little hot. That's my filling. Okay, so we finna put our topper on there, that meringue. Okay, I need a spoon. Check it out, guys. Okay. Oh, look how pretty it is. How pretty, pretty, pretty. Y'all look up there, look up there, look up there. Okay, so we're going to put this topper on there, put it in the oven, 400 degrees, until it kind of brown on the top. You want it pretty brown. Y'all check that out right there. Check that out. Let's see. Okay, make sure you fill in all your sides. Just like that. Okay, and then on the top, you just want to there's a lot on there, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm gonna use my fingers. Got to get that off of there. Just like that. Just like that. In the oven, guys. 400 degrees until you see that pretty white, pretty brown peak at the top.